Hello everyone, this is Haley from Cartoon Universe, and today I have a Star vs. the Force of Evil theory. It has been a while since I have done one for the show, but that does not mean I have not been keeping up with the show. Quite the opposite in fact, as I love the latest episode, Bon Bon the Birthday Clown, and all the new theories it brought us. So I'm definitely excited to share another theory with you guys. This time I'm going to be discussing a theory regarding the reoccurring character, Glossaryk. As y'all probably know, Glossaryk is a teacher of sorts to Star Butterfly, as he is the living embodiment of Star's Book of Magic. He has taught many of the princesses and queens of Muni about magic, which makes him very wise. However, he is the opposite of predictable, as he often makes strange and irrational decisions to get what he wants. Fortunately, at the end of the day, he knows what the best action is to take, especially when it comes to training Star. But I will admit that some of his actions in the latest episode are quite confusing, leading me to believe that there is much more to Glossaryk than a first look would reveal. In it, we see him burn a random page in the spellbook. He mentions that it has a little rat on it, but just ends up using the burning page for warmth, so it might not have been too important. But because he mentioned this small detail on the page, I see it as likely that he had some ulterior motive for burning it. Looking at the many abilities of Glossaryk, one that has not been explicitly stated, but is very likely to be part of his repertoire, is Future Vision. In the same episode he says, spying leads to crying, just minutes before Star gets hurt by spying on Marco and Jackie. In addition, in By the Book, Glossaryk reveals that everything he did from locking himself in a donut box to tripping Ludo was all part of his plan to teach Star. His future vision is not perfect, such as in Page Turner, when he did not know if Star was going to be tempted by the dark chapter of the spellbook, but his future vision is most likely pretty accurate. And since he has future vision, he was able to see that he was going to get captured by Ludo. Of all the spells in the book that he could have destroyed, he decided to take out this one. He did mention that there was a rat on it, so perhaps this was a dangerous spell that could transform the rats Ludo had into a powerful force. Or something even worse, although it is likely it had to do with the fact that there was a rat on the page. Could this have been the exact spell that Ludo's wand was obtaining the book for? It is a possibility, and all that work for no result would definitely anger Ludo. But that is if Glossaryk had future vision, and it could just be that because he is very old, he has seen everything and is good at predicting future events. Or it could have been as simple as the show foreshadowing the return of Ludo at the end of the episode. Going back to his strange behavior in Bon Bon the Birthday Clown, he pretty much lets himself get captured by Ludo. Maybe he couldn't have done anything about it, but it is clear he put up little resistance. We don't know exactly how much control he has when it comes to teaching the one who possesses the Book of Magic. It could either be that he has no choice who he wants to teach and is forced to be obedient to the owner of the book. The way that he calls Ludo a princess could mean that either he has no control over how he acts and is used to calling all the owners of the book princess, or he was just joking around like he usually does, although in a much more serious tone. If it is the latter, then it is also possible that he got captured on purpose. We know that Star is emotionally affected by the loss of Glossaryk. This could be just another one of his unconventional methods for teaching her. In the past, he has used both himself and Marco as the one to get Star to do things. In My New Wand, Marco discovers Star's diary with Glossaryk's help. When Marco is about to read some sensitive information on what Star thinks about him, Star learns to dip down for the first time. And I already discussed the time when he locked himself inside a donut box in By the Book to get Star to take wand training seriously. So this time he decided that he should be the one in need of saving. And with her spell that can allow spying, she will be able to find him pretty quickly and save him. Or instead of luring Star to the location of Ludo, he decided to do things for himself, and this was the best way he saw that he could get close to Ludo. He brought the spellbook with him for no reason to the seance, so this appears to be his way of baiting Ludo to come and capture him. I hesitate to say that Glossaryk would ever be disloyal to Star or any of the humans, but I think I should throw this possibility out there. With that being said, I would like to look at him as a character thus far in the series. Glossaryk said in By the Book that he has no emotions, but this is likely not the case. He can be serious or angry, along with acting in a variety of different ways throughout the seasons. He is more than just the protector of the princesses and the Book of Magic. He can play tricks on people by casting himself as a fool, when in actuality he has a huge amount of knowledge and wisdom. With his future vision, he can literally be a step ahead of all the other characters in the show, and he has shown reluctance to work with the Magic High Commission, so it is evident that he has his own opinions of what is right and wrong. He could still possibly be trying to fulfill a plan that was put in place by Queen Eclipsa. He was apparently still serving her even after she started using dark magic, as seen in Into the Wand. And there are still dark magic spells in the book. This would make him willing to work with Ludo. This is because Ludo has a connection to Toffee, who most likely has a connection to Eclipsa. but that does not explain why he burned a page that would most likely help Ludo with his plans. What I see as his most likely plan of action instead was that he got purposely captured so Star would have to come and rescue him. As I said before, he uses unique teaching methods on Star, ones that he did not even use for Queen Moon. Through this experience, she will learn to become more attuned with her emotions. She will also learn new ways to control her magic, because at the moment she seems almost to be going down the wrong path. In the end, I believe that Glossaryk wants Star to be a competent ruler of Muni, and that despite not always making sense, at the end of the day his intentions are good. So that wraps up another theory video for this show. As always, feel free to leave comments down below about your thoughts on this. A big part of this theory was inspired by a few Reddit posts, as well as the comment in said posts. I will link them below so you guys can check them out. As a side note, I'm not sure if I will personally be doing another Star theory video until the show returns. Michael may be doing some more theories, so stay tuned for those. And as always, thank you Patreon supporters for your continued contributions to this channel. Besides the shoutout at the end of the video, other rewards include getting stickers or participating in a livestream theory crafting session with me. Thanks for watching!